I'm sure you've heard the news. It's the kind of headline that seems torn from an adventure novel, a story that simultaneously thrills and terrifies. A brand new giant anaconda has been uncovered in the Amazon. And yes, it may be the biggest snake on Earth. But this discovery is far more than just a record-breaking measurement. It's a story about ancient secrets, scientific collaboration, and the profound mysteries still held within the world's greatest rainforest. Our story begins deep in the heart of Ecuador's Amazon, within the ancestral lands of the Waorani people. This is a realm of staggering biodiversity, a place where the veil between myth and reality is thin. For generations, Waorani legends have spoken of colossal water serpents, beings of immense power and spiritual significance. To them, these creatures aren't monsters. They are sacred guardians of the water. For years, scientists believed there was only one species of green anaconda, Eunectes marinus. But whispers from the field and subtle observations suggested something was different about the anacondas in this northern part of the Amazon basin. To investigate, a team of researchers embarked on an expedition, invited by the Waorani themselves. This wasn't a typical scientific foray. It was a true collaboration, a fusion of modern science and ancient ancestral knowledge. The expedition, part of a National Geographic project, was led by the Waorani. Their hunters, who know these rivers and forests intimately, guided the scientists through the labyrinthine waterways, sharing their understanding of the ecosystem and their deep respect for its inhabitants. Without their guidance and trust, this discovery would have been impossible. They knew exactly where to find the giants, and find them they did. In the murky, tannin-stained waters, the team encountered a colossal female anaconda. The moment was electric. Here was the living embodiment of Waorani legend, a creature of breathtaking size and power. The team had discovered a previously unknown species, which they named the northern green anaconda, or Eunectes acayima. The word acayima comes from the Waorani language, meaning the great snake, a fitting tribute to the people who have lived alongside it for millennia. At first glance, the northern green anaconda looks remarkably similar to its southern cousin. It has the same iconic olive green skin, adorned with large black blotches. But the Waorani have always known they were different. And upon closer inspection, the scientific team confirmed it. The patterns are distinct, the coloration subtly vary. But the most significant differences are hidden from the naked eye, locked away in their DNA. Of course, the question on everyone's mind is, just how big is it? The female anaconda the team documented was immense. Verified measurements put her at about 6.3 meters, or nearly 21 feet long. To put that into perspective, that's longer than a typical family car. But according to the Waorani, that's not even the upper limit. Indigenous reports, passed down through generations of observation, claim individuals over 7.5 meters, that's 25 feet, and weighing nearly 500 kilos, or over 1,100 pounds, exist in the deepest parts of the jungle. That's the weight of a grand piano or a small cow. While these larger sizes are yet to be scientifically verified, the consistent accounts from seasoned local hunters suggest the true potential of this species is even more staggering than what we've seen. This firmly places Eunectes acayima in the running for the world's largest snake. While Asia's reticulated python may sometimes grow longer, the anaconda is unrivaled in its sheer mass and girth. It is, without a doubt, the heaviest and most powerful snake on the planet. To confirm their suspicions that this was a new species, the researchers collected genetic samples, blood and tissue, from the snakes they encountered. Back in the lab, the results were astonishing. Genetic tests show this giant split from the southern green anacondas millions of years ago. The two species have a genetic divergence of 5.5%. Now that number might not sound like much, but in genetic terms, it's massive. To give you some context, the genetic difference between humans and our closest living relatives, chimpanzees, is only about 2%. This 5.5% gap indicates that these two anaconda species went their separate evolutionary ways nearly 10 million years ago, despite looking so similar today. This discovery is completely reshaping what we know about snake evolution and the biodiversity of the Amazon. As an apex predator, the northern green anaconda is a keystone species, crucial for maintaining the health of its ecosystem. It's a semi-aquatic hunter, perfectly adapted to life in the Amazon's rivers, swamps, and flooded forests. Its eyes and nostrils are positioned on top of its head, allowing it to see and breathe while the rest of its massive body remains submerged, hidden from unsuspecting prey. It hunts by ambush, lying in wait for animals that come to the water's edge to drink. Its diet is varied and includes large rodents like capybaras, as well as deer, peccaries, and even caimans. But even this mighty giant is vulnerable. The Amazon is under threat from deforestation, habitat fragmentation, and pollution from oil spills and agricultural runoff. Because anacondas are at the top of the food chain, they accumulate high levels of heavy metals like cadmium and lead from their prey. They are bioindicators, meaning their health is a direct reflection of the health of their environment. The discovery of this new species makes the call for its protection and the protection of its entire habitat all the more urgent. Naturally, a creature of this size inspires fear. Anacondas have been villainized in folklore and fiction for centuries, but the truth is, they are not the man-eaters of legend. While they are incredibly powerful and demand respect, they are shy, reclusive animals that prefer to avoid humans. The research team worked with extreme caution and a deep understanding of snake behavior, ensuring the safety of both the scientists and the animals. For the Waorani, the anaconda is not a monster to be feared, but a spiritual being to be revered. This discovery highlights the importance of integrating indigenous perspectives into conservation, moving beyond fear to a place of respect and coexistence. When a story like this breaks, it's easy for the facts to get lost in the hype. Sensational headlines often exaggerate sizes and fabricate dangers. That's why the scientific process is so critical. Measurements must be carefully taken and verified. Claims must be backed by evidence. The 6.3-meter measurement was documented and confirmed by multiple scientists on the expedition. The genetic data was analyzed and peer-reviewed. This isn't just a tall tale from the jungle. It's a rigorously documented scientific fact. It's a reminder to always look past the headlines and seek out the real story. The discovery of Eunectes caiman is a powerful testament to the fact that our world still holds magnificent secrets. The Amazon still hides monsters and marvels, creatures that defy our expectations and expand our understanding of life itself. This finding opens up a whole new chapter in herpetology. Researchers will now work to understand the full range of this new species, its population size, its unique behaviors, and the specific threats it faces. It proves that there is still so much left to discover and so much worth protecting. This great snake, hidden in plain sight for 10 million years, has finally been revealed to the world, not just as a biological curiosity, but as a symbol of the wild, untamed spirit of the Amazon. And this one just rewrote the record books.